Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra exclusively on SNY.TV. Friday night, the Mets got even with the Nationals, shutting out Washington 4-0. Matt Harvey, 7 scoreless innings for his 5th win in 5 starts.
Yeah, 5-0. Just an outstanding effort. He knew he had the match zeros with Max Scherzer, who's just, his ERA is 1.26. He's 1-3 now, so the Nationals have not scored any runs. Remember, they scored 34 runs in 3 games prior to tonight, and Harvey and the crew shut them out tonight.
You know, I tried to throw up as many strikes as I could, and the guys were making plays, and you know, Lagares does Juan Lagares things and is pretty incredible. So when guys are making plays, it's my job to go out and throw strikes and mix things up. I didn't have that great of stuff, but was able to kind of keep it over the plate, keep it down, and roll some ground balls.
Fans like a lot of hitting and like to see home runs. You like to see 2 guys who are great go head-to-head on the mound and figure out how to manufacture a run, how to get a run to win a game. And Max he's really good. I mean, he's really good. And that's why I said the other day, I said Matt Harvey takes these games to heart. It's not just Max Scherzer. These guys, the Nationals are the team we've got to play. We've got to play better, and he takes that as a challenge.
Last night was a tough game, obviously, so I think the streak that kind of we've had the last couple games, needed to come to an end. So I needed to throw up zeros, and fortunately enough, I was able to do that. And like I said, the guys were making all the plays. Lagares, again, due to diving into the stands there, it was, when they're doing that, it's pretty easy to go up and throw strikes.
Aries Familia called upon to get a 5-out save. He did exactly that without allowing a base runner. Between the first 2 and the last 3, the Mets turned a 1-0 game into a 4-0 game.
Well, the 1-0 game was courtesy of Kadyr's with the 3rd home run of the year to right center field, the new fence that was brought in. That would not have been a home run with last year's fence. Would have been a double, but nevertheless, 1-0 Mets early. And then in the 8th inning, the Mets got to the bullpen of the Nationals. Bases loaded, 1 out, Murph at the plate. Line drive to left field. Would have got 1 run in on a sacrifice fly. Jason Worth, who's normally played right field, is now playing left field this year. Broke in, feet came out from under him. Bases clearing, double, 4-0, and that was the end of that.
I was able to get a pitch over the plate, and fortunately I didn't miss it because he doesn't give you too many. So I was able to get it and drive it. I didn't know if it was going to go out or not just because the ball that Zim hit the half inning before that fell short. But fortunately it went over.
I think Jason thought he had a really good shot to get Juan at home, and so he came breaking in. And fortunately for us, I think it, maybe skipped on him just a little bit. And 3 was definitely better than 1 right there. This is a division opponent, so that's always big. First game of the series, we came out and Jake threw the ball well, and we weren't as crisp as we wanted to be. I think to bounce back, even the series, with the pitching that we've had, it's really nice to get this second game. I don't think we weren't bleeding too much, but to kind of stop the bleeding a little bit.
So the Mets have had so much trouble beating the Nats at home in recent years, just their 2nd win in their last 17 meetings at Citi Field with Washington. They'll try and get the upper hand in the series on Saturday night with John Neese on the mound against Gio Gonzalez in a battle of left-handers. That game will be on Pix 11 on Saturday night starting at 7 o'clock. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.